Welcome back to the video here on the Co-op Whiskey channel. Today we crack it open Jack Daniel's Twice Barreled. So let's crack it open and see what it tastes like. Alright, let's go on for our nose. Very deep, very rich. First thing, it's like red berries, cherries, but like the maraschinos that are like the very deep, dark, rich berries, raspberries. There's an oak in there. There's a lot of wood. I think it's Oloroso. Pretty sure, especially off the nose. It's Oloroso. Yeah, sherry cast finish. Oloroso sherry, definitely. Yeah, now that stands out like. And when you really get into there, you get you don't get like the heat or any of the proof on the nose. It is 106, I believe. It doesn't hit you though, but when you just keep going in, when you keep going in, it just starts to warm up your nose. But it's not like that proof at all. Like pepper, like peppercorns, raspberries, berries, cherries, vanilla. And that sherry, oh, that's all encompassed in like it's like a. Now they call it like it's like a jam, but it has like a bunch of berries all mixed together, and that's what I'm smelling. Or like you walk into a house that just has some fresh made jelly, and they have it in the mason jars, and they're cooking it to seal them and all that. That's what I'm getting. Maybe, but it also has like a. I want to say like it has like a sweetness of like a peach in it as well on the nose. It's very deep and rich. Has like a very dense brown sugar note as well. But it has like a maltiness mixed in with like an oatmeal. But it's like an oatmeal that like you get from a Scotch. However, it has like that high heat and intensity you get, and then influences you get from a barrel that's been in a higher temperature climate versus Scotch, which doesn't get that high in temperature or that much of a fluctuation that really gets this kind of a influence. And also being in two different barrels too. Yeah, no, that's very rich on the nose. Alright, so let's go on for a taste. Ooh. Coats the palate very nicely. Still going. Right now it's on the edge of the tongue. You feel it going underneath. But still has like this halo effect on the top of your palate. Kind of like you just feel and taste all the flavors still. Just lingering. Yeah. A lot of nice oak. Basically, if you took like a Scotch, brought it into the U.S., into a higher heat climate, put it at the top of the rick house, and you let it sit there for a few years. And that's what I'm getting. Oloroso is right there in the front, slapping the face. But it has like a brown sugar, vanilla, like cocoa or like cocoa, like actually like the very rich, not like hot like the cocoa, but the cacao, like the little more like bitter in a good way, like, but it's still very sweet, but it's like that flavored cacao. Cherries, berries, but like rich brown sugar, jams, all the red flavors, like all the red berries and all that kind of stuff. With like a cinnamon. I'm pretty sure they have to be using New American Oak. Yeah, so they say it's Oloroso. It must be first use as well. Okay, matured in first in New American Oak. Okay, so that's why we're getting a lot of oak, a lot of wood influences on it. I wonder if do they have anything else on this side here? Then in the finest Oloroso sherry cask. So it must be dumped, never used for anything else, and then used for the first time on this. Because there's a lot of influence on it. That's a very nice color. Very deep. Very easy on the palate too. It's not too hot, but it's 106. Yeah, 106.3 on for this batch. Oh, a very long finish. It leaves it with like the berries, and kind of like when you have raspberries, where you have the seeds still in your palate, and they kind of sit there on your tongue. And it kind of just linger there, and you still get like the flavor pockets every few seconds. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, this may be just my first initial. I think some bourbon guys may not like it. However, there may be some bourbon people that are really into this, or maybe a Scotch person. This may be the direction they'd like to go. Oh yeah. So thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. May the best year pass. May the worst year future. Cheers.